Alright, so last video we touched mostly on nutrition. Today, gonna go training. Still revolving for now around body composition, fat control, that sort of thing. So first thing, the best type of training for losing body fat. Now a lot of people come in and they go cardio. They say, we're going to do cardio, that's traditionally what I think of. Now, it's not the most efficient way. Cardio is good for you, it's good for your heart, that sort of thing. Chronically, maybe not so good, but a little bit definitely good for you. However, as an efficient way of losing body fat, no. Steady state cardio, your body goes into economy mode. It does the most amount of activity for burning the least amount of calories possible. Because we've evolved to be efficient. You don't want to be efficient if you're trying to lose weight though. What you're trying to do is take yourself out of your comfort zone. So to do that, the best way is with sprint intervals or with some heavy resistance training. So don't think, especially for the ladies, that by doing some resistance training you're not going to get big muscles. A lot of guys try very hard to get very big and they really struggle. Okay, unless you're going to commit your life to trying to eat right, train right, then you're not going to get big muscles, especially as a lady. Very hard to do that. But this word of toning that a lot of people want, to get that involves muscles just getting a little bit bigger, because all they can do is get bigger and smaller. They can't change their shape. You can't change their shape. You can make them bigger or smaller, and you can lose fat. And then that is what this word tone is. So the resistance training, what that'll do is the stress and the damage it'll cause to your body. I say damage, don't treat this as a bad thing. This is what you're trying to cause to elicit some change. That will enable your metabolic rate. If you do steady state cardio, your metabolic rate of course is elevated in the gym or wherever you are while you're doing it, and then you finish and it'll fall away pretty fast. If you've done something a bit more intense, stressed your body on a higher level, some heavy resistance training, your metabolic rate is elevated whilst you're training, and then you leave the gym and it's still elevated. So it's still going to be higher in the hours preceding training. A lot of studies have shown that. That's one benefit to doing that sort of training. You're burning calories once you've got home and you're watching telly a couple hours later, more so from having done a heavy session to having done a steady session. Secondly, by being just a little bit more muscular, and I'm not talking about big massive guy or being huge. I'm just talking about being a little bit more muscular, which on most people will look better. By being a little bit more muscular, your body will have to burn more calories at rest, because muscle needs supporting. Fat is dead weight. You don't need calories to support it. That's just stores. Muscle is usable weight, and so you will need more calories at rest to support more muscle weight. So just by being a little more muscular, just a little bit, you will burn fat more easily. Okay, finally, in order to lose body fat off certain areas of your body, people think by training that area of the body, some people think this, by training that area of the body that you will lose weight off there. The common one is doing sit-ups to lose weight off your abs. Forget that right away. That's not possible. Where you store your body fat's independent to you. So it's dictated by hormones largely, that sort of thing. And you can lose fat in general, but you can't lose off certain areas. Certainly not by training that area. By training that area, you can increase the muscularity, but you can't do anything about the fat on the area. The fat will just come off you in general with your diet and your training. Abdominals in particular have got limited potential for growth. To see abs, you've got to be lean. By doing sit-ups, now you're wasting your time largely. You're largely wasting your time unless you're very lean. You can refine them to an extent. You're not going to see any abs unless you're pretty lean. So takeaways, efficient ways to lose body fat: heavy resistance training, sprint training. By training with weights, you can become a little bit more muscular. Don't think you're going to get massive. You're not. Especially ladies. Like I say, unless, even guys commit very hard to trying to get big. And it's difficult. It's difficult. So don't think you're going to get big by training with weights. By training with weights, you can efficiently help to lose fat and efficiently make yourself look more toned. Okay? Bye.